Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
All right, so first up, for our viewers, could I have a quick introduction? If you could give us a quick introduction about yourself for our viewers.
Absolutely. So I'm James McQuivey. I'm a Vice President and Principal Analyst at Forrester Research, where I work with CMOs, actually, not CIOs, to understand the future of their digital business.
Okay, sir. Now, first up, the obvious question to you is, of course, since you basically wrote the book on digital disruption, quite literally, what does disruption mean to you? If you could sum it all up for me.
It's an important question because actually people overuse the word disruption. They use it to refer to anything that looks like it's being destroyed or broken or replaced. And I guess it means that. What disruption really means is we're fundamentally altering the economics of doing business. We're making it cheaper to bring new ideas to market. And when we do that, it creates new opportunities for companies to operate differently, to offer better benefits. It's not just doing the old thing more cheaply, it's doing entirely new things. And that's where we are with disruption today.
All right, so let me ask you, going forward in the next few years, what do you think is the one industry or the one sector that'll be most hit by disruption? If you think there's a sector out there that hasn't quite been attacked by disruption yet, what do you think is going to happen in 2016? What sectors do you think are going to be hugely impacted?
Well, we already see clearly the sectors that are most affected by disruption. They're the ones that have very frequent interaction with their customers, where the products are easily switchable. And so media companies have already gone through tremendous disruption. Retailers have gone through tremendous disruption because people need to buy things all the time, but they can easily choose between retailers and it forces them to be more competitive with one another. The area where I'd like to see more disruption, and based on what I'm hearing from the companies themselves, I expect to see more disruption this year in financial services. We're already seeing hints of this, where brokerages and banks are rethinking the way they serve their customers. I think it's necessary, and it's wonderfully disruptive.
All right, sir. One more question. Another key theme this year at NILF 2016 is startups, of course. I wanted your opinion on this. What do you think is most important for a successful startup? Is it the leadership team behind the startup or the concept or the idea?
So I'm going to not choose between leadership or content. I'm going to choose a third thing. The most important thing for a startup is to understand what it is your customer actually needs, and then the concept needs to meet that need. I meet with a lot of startups who have an interesting concept, but I say, who is the customer who needs that? And how do you know that they need that more than what they already get? And then the leadership, if they're good, has the right concept to serve the right customer.
All right, so one last question. If you could sum up NILF 2016 in just one word, what would that one word be?
Provoking. It's provoking thoughts, it's provoking action, and it's provoking other people to look around and say, we better do this now, and that's all positive.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you.